You know who you look like? You look like Jerry, the mouse from Tom and Jerry.
Hold up.
I know that's not where I thought that was going.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Them old rappers, man, them niggas, bro, have you seen any of these old rappers who be like, yo, they're the foundation of hip hop really living good? Them niggas be looking really dusty. I kid you not.
That's like you're starving and somebody comes and gives you a feast and takes you up and puts clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, and then you slap them in the face. That's what that was.
Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture. We don't talk about a lot of even rock musicians, a lot of them, we don't talk about their bank accounts. A lot of great country artists, we don't talk about their bank accounts. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of like it's a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture. They created an industry that we all ate off of. They created an industry that you eat off of. When you go out there and you go monetize your brand, when you go get your whatever and do what you got to do to build your career, when you go out there and negotiate your deals and negotiate your checks and talk tough, guess what? That money, that bread, that food that you eating was created by those same people that you disrespected. That industry was created by them same people that you call in, foul words. It's always good. It's always good to get money. It's always important. It's important to get money. I agree. I'm all about getting paper. I've been talking about it my whole career. But don't ever, ever, ever confuse being rich with making a contribution to our culture. Don't ever play yourself like that again. Because trust me, you playing yourself. Because without these dudes and these girls who started this hip hop culture, a lot of the guys that's out there talking tough, you wouldn't even have a career. We'd be on the corner with a beer, talking about what's the next move we gonna make. So I would say, approach this game with humility and be glad and be thankful that these pioneers, these slave mentality. Be glad that these pioneers helped create this culture. And let's show them love. Let's elevate them. Let's celebrate them. That's why I started Rock the Bells. That's why I started this movement. So I wouldn't have to listen to foolish rhetoric about people that changed the world. These people changed the entire world.
In fact, I'm still making all this money because I said that the worth of a man's career is how many people have you made successful. We made hundreds of people, millionaires, many of them. Most of them, so many millionaires. Leo and Cohen runs YouTube, and Julie Greenwald was the most successful woman in the history of music business, and record label of the year every year, and record executive of the year, Kevin Lyles. These are people who came from the root, and my root is DJ Hollywood, Cool Herc, Eddie Chiba. So don't forget your roots, Akademiks. Is that how you pronounce it? Like the clothing brand? Stop it. Just, pause and be grateful for those who came before you, who built your life. I don't know how wealthy you are, how many boats you float on, how many cars you own. How many people have you made rich? How many people have you made successful who have made their families successful? What have you done for the culture, most importantly?
Let's go back to some of the stuff from last week. Because the one thing I saw people keep saying is, what has Akademiks done for the culture? How would you answer that question?
It's a hard question for me to answer because I don't know if they value what I know I've done.
That's bogus! The most bogus act you've ever pulled off.
Up, we got guests.
And they feel like you profiting off of posting stuff like that financially and getting monetary gain. So like you aiding, assisting the bullshit.
Okay,
You know?
how'd you feel about that?
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly. And I'm just seeing you here, so I'm like, this is a tame environment, so I would keep it to my words, but I really felt as if people exactly like you sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, I really think you're a bitch because I was waiting to see you. And it's a couple people waiting to see you. I heard you say you didn't want to come to Chicago when I sat down, because you clearly don't, because you really couldn't even stand outside. You get chased out the mall. Who made you eligible to even weigh in? You sitting at a computer jacking
Everybody
off,
weighs in.
fucking typing. You know what's fucked up about it, and why I said the things I said to you is because were we to be in a room, there's no cameras, there's no security, you see us, you wouldn't make no jokes. So don't just be sitting like a fucking, you know, like an internet gangster. Ballsy things to say that you said. Those are ballsy things to say, not coming from a ballsy person. Pause. But those are brave things to say, and I don't take you for a brave man. I really think that that's cowardice. No, but that's just like, that's parasitic. That's what they do to our culture from the outside. And that's exactly what you do to our culture from the outside. You're like basically one of those little kids that makes like fan fiction on the internet, and they just like create these worlds about people they don't even know. It's just kind of sick.
That's why no one will remember your name.
Think before you speak.